It's 11 o'clock on this late Thursday night, December 19th, 2019. It is time now for the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news on this late Thursday night, December 19th, 2019. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. It is 11 o'clock on this late Thursday night, and it is 18 degrees in North Massachusetts. Top stories on the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news on this late Thursday night is questions swirl on time and scope of anticipated Senate trial of the impeachment of President Donald Trump. Joe Biden holds leading debate headed into the December debate. Buttigieg and Warren clash over 1K fundraiser. Mentions USMCA growth estimate might be too optimistic. USMCA trade agreement vote. House of Representatives passed the updated version enough then a bipartisan vote. Former White House officials say they feared Putin influenced the president's views in the Ukraine in 2016 amendment campaign. Several hurt in shooting in Wesley, Rhode Island, officials said. 2 people injured, 1 the gunman and 1 a woman. Former Polish model Kaja Sokola sues Harvey Weinstein for alleged sexual assault. U.S. radio fire host fired overnight school shooting comments. At least 1 fear dead after failed of a row houses collapse in a 3-alarm fire. All hands on deck and man on for 14-year-old murderer suspect. Key impeachment witness told to leave Ukraine before Pompeo visit. After Queen's speech, newly barred Boris Johnson posts radical agenda will transform Britain. Proposal for new prime minister fails well. Protests in Lebanon. Taunton woman arrested for allegedly beating boyfriend's 2-year-old son so badly he was hospitalized. Record tenant rally resumes as mentioned says trade deal to be signed. Looking at stocks today, out up 137.68 at 2376.96 and SP up 14.23 at 3205.37 in. Nasdaq up 39.48 at 8887.22. Born to launch Starliner capsule built for NASA astronauts on final uncrewed test flight. Baby dinosaurs found in Australia. NASA confirmed the new class of a huge superbuff planet setup that enslaves cotton candy. Vaping related lung injuries claimed past 2,554 deaths. Flu widespread in Minnesota, 3 more deaths reported. Long work hours at the office linked to both regular and hidden high blood pressure. And nearly 1 in 4 adults in the U.S. will be severely obese by 2030 steady fines. Okay, looking at the news from the wires. One of Netherlands' most wanted fugitive has been extradited there after he was captured in Dubai. The officials announced Thursday. EU court jailed Catalan leader as immunity as EU Parliament member. Florida Department law enforcement 200 bullets were fired by 21 police officers and 2 robbery suspects during this month shooting that left 4 people dead, including the suspects. Massive pile up shuts down large stretch of Interstate 80 in Pennsylvania. Representative Jefferson Mendrew switches to the Republican Party. Impeachment, McConnell, Schumer at impasse of Senate trial. South Florida judge on Thursday delayed the start of a trial for the accused gunman in the Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School. Shooting in 2018 left 17 people dead. The House on Thursday voted 358 to 41 to approve the U.S. Mexico-Canada agreement after more than a year of negotiating with the White House. The Senate on Thursday passed a $1.4 trillion spending deal extended to President Trump's just 1 day out before the deadline to fund the federal government. Anticipated by the Environmental Protection Agency will on Thursday that they say they will reduce the amount of the biofuels that American refineries are required to use next year. President Trump signed a bill to provide funding to historically black college university and streamline the fee application of Federal Student Aid Act. In local news from the 100% Chronicle, teen arrested after bullets found in student's locker, not middle school. Like Nation, Andover area residents are sharply divided over impeachment. Charges upgraded against Pence for breaking suspect alleged to come identified. Foxborough Station scooters will be free of charge from June 1st and March 31st. It was announced on Thursday. Doherty's in the middle lap in race to fill. Sean O'Connell, state rep seat. Peter, chill news time, 11:05. Time now for a sport Boston Bruins fall to the New York Islanders in a shootout, 3-2 at the Garden. Other NHL scores: Colorado and Carolina Hurricanes, no score with 50-59, 11 in the third. Montreal 2, Calgary 2 at 73-1, 11 in the third. Minnesota 3, Arizona 2 with 4-1, 11 in the second period. Vancouver 3, Vegas Golden Knights 1 with 73-22, 11 in the second period. Dallas 4, Tampa Bay Lightning 3, final in overtime, Philadelphia 6, Buffalo 1. Cubs, Blue Jackets 3, LA Kings 2, Ottawa 5, Nashville 4, and Chicago 4, Winnipeg 1. Okay, look at that time. NBA scores. LA Clippers 28, Houston 27 through one quarter. Utah 111, Atlanta 106, Milwaukee 111, LA Lakers 104, and Sen 31-18, Brooklyn 105. Jacksonville Jaguars turn clocks back to real time after firing Tom Coughlin. Anthony Davis back for showdown versus back after one game absence. Peter, channel news time is 11:06 in Quasa. State officials, I urge your Quasa person to keep an eye out for symptoms of mumps after a case of the disease was confirmed at the Osgood Elementary School late last week in alerted families. After flood, Quincy Miles, their mom faces homelessness. And now, Travian turns to check out 11:07. Beep! On the MBTA subway system is looking good. On the Commuter Rail, Worcester train, 5:35, 10:30 p.m. from substation already. 10 minutes basket between Lansdowne and Worcester train traffic, and Thursday are looking good. Okay, look at the highways and byways in New England and Rhode Island. Looking good. Southwest Expressway, slow between Quincy and Braintree. Southwest Expressway, slow from the Pike down to Dorchester, Mass Pike eastbound, slow between the Osprey Trails on the Logan Airport and Mass Pike westbound, slow after 495 and the Framingham stretch. So the Mass highways are looking good. And Western Mass. Mass Pike, slow to the Westfield stretch. 91 southbound, slow after 84 in Hartford, Connecticut. With 7 southbound, south to Denver, Connecticut. Bear Parkway, slow in Fairfield, Connecticut. 95, northbound side of the Little Sorrel in White Plains, New York. Mass Pike eastbound, so between Prue Tunnel down to Southwest Expressway, and 93 southbound side to Plymouth, New Hampshire, and 8789 southbound side, Little Sun, Vermont. Main turn back in the southbound side, Little Sorrel around Great Maine, and all 15 of northbound side, so South Carolina towards Montreal. Peter Childers' time is 11:08. Time now for weather report. It's going to be clear and cold with a low about 13 degrees for tonight. West with about 8 miles an hour. Gust is 21 miles an hour. And for Friday, sunny and cold about 29. Low 13 degrees. Winds northwest about 6 to 8 miles an hour. And for Saturday, in Quincy, skies high about 33 and a low about 23 degrees. A calm wind. And on Sunday, both sides skies about 41, about 28 degrees. By southwest wind, shift with a calm wind. For Monday, steady skies about 45, about 29 degrees. Calm wind. And for Tuesday, both sides skies about 43, about 30 degrees. Light north wind. Christmas Day, cloud sky about 42, about 29 degrees, calm wind. And for Thursday, cloud sky about 29 degrees, north about 3 to 6 miles. And currently in Naughton, it's a clear skies and it's 17 degrees. And that's convenient for the Peter Channel. 11 o'clock news on this late Thursday night, 7/19th, 2019. Peter Woods, hope you have a good night with a good presentation, and I'll see you tomorrow morning with more report. I hope you all have a good night.